Hi, I'm Holly Williams. I'm the Associate Superintendent, and I'm proud to lead the ESSER team here in Mesa Public Schools. ESSER stands for Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief, and money comes from the federal government designed to support schools after the pandemic. ESSER funds come in 3 pots, and we have ESSER 1, ESSER 2, and ESSER 3. The parts of ESSER that are important for everybody to know and why the government gave us the money is so that we were prepared to open schools, that we were responding and recovering from the pandemic. And so for preparedness, we really focused on PPE. We focused on making sure that we had hand sanitizer. We focused on that we had masks. We focused on making sure that we had enough employees to greet students when they came back. For recovery and response, that means how are we responding to what the needs are now that the students are back in the buildings and teachers are back in the buildings? And so things like coaching and additional counselors and social workers. And lastly, engagement, that opportunity for students to re-engage, for teachers to reconnect with the students and then keep the learning moving forward are all things that ESSER allows us to do. Mesa Public Schools has a long history of working with our community partners and our parents and listening to what they have to say. And one of the things that was loud and clear to us is that they wanted their individual schools to have an opportunity to do something unique. Through ESSER 3, the idea of innovation grants was born. What's exciting about these innovation grants is communities are getting exactly what they want and what they believe they need. And they're going to try something. It's an opportunity to try things in education that perhaps they haven't had the money to do, but it also could be something they currently are doing, but they're doing it small scale, and they're not able to expand it because they didn't have the money to make it bigger. And the money that ESSER provides allows us to do that.
Our innovation grant project is to create a scholarly environment, not just here at school, but at home for our kids as well. And we came across a research article that studied 31 different countries and what type of things create a scholarly environment for kiddos. One of the items that article mentioned was having a home library of at least 50 books. So we surveyed our parents, we got with our teachers, and really came up with the idea of let's get a home library for each of our kids. When kids read about topics, they gain more knowledge, not just about reading, but about that topic. And these books will really give them doorways into just broadening their horizons in all areas.
We wanted to be sure that the essential skills and attitudes of the Mesa Public Schools Portrait of a Graduate was at the very core of every decision we made. So we decided to call ours the Comprehensive Portrait of a Graduate ESSER Fund proposal. The grant really has 4 main components. The first one was around literacy. The second component was around STEM and STEAM education for students. The third component was focused on having instructional support on campus when our teachers are unavailable. And then the last and fourth component of our proposal is around extracurricular opportunities for our students. We wanted to provide quality experiences that made them excited to come to school each and every day.
We found that students have an innate and natural curiosity about the world around them. KERR is one of 2 elementary schools in the state of Arizona with a comprehensive agri-science program. KERR currently has fencing and a basic infrastructure that serves as a small enclosure for land labs. We are looking to grow the program and provide greater opportunities for students. A barn with a shaded area, pen, auto waters, and fencing. This will make for a more comfortable learning environment for students, along with improved living quarters for all of our animals.
Our ESSER Innovation Grant is going to be used for outdoor learning spaces to convert an area that is underutilized right now for our student population. This has been proven to be very successful in reducing the anxieties and the negative side effects of screen time. We're going to get our students back out into the nature, getting them outside in collaborative groups, working with their teachers, working with one another, and get them exposed to the vitamin D.